Yo, what's going on, everybody? You already know who it is. It's your favorite gamer girl, Crunk Girl 711, back with a new video. What's happening? What's good, people? I haven't done a commentary video in a minute, but I just felt like, it was only right that I come back with all this footage of PSX and let y'all know how I felt about the keynote. The actual event itself, I would give it like an 8 out of 10, but the keynote, dumpster, trash, hot, like a 5 out of 10. And the only reason why I even got that high is because we got to see one of my most anticipated games of the year. The whole sit down on the couch bullshit, trash. I just didn't like it. No release dates, trash. Like, come on, man. But we gonna start off from the beginning. First off, the instrumental that y'all hear in the background, that's my shit. If y'all didn't know, if you don't follow me on Twitter, Snapchat, IG, you need to follow me. Snapchat is Crunk Be Snapping. On IG, of course, Crunker711. Twitter, Crunker711. Follow me on those joints, man. If y'all do the whole social media thing. But I have been teaching myself how to make beats for about a year and a half now. It'll be 2 years next, like June. So it'll be about a year and about maybe 6 months. But these is like some of my little joints from earlier in the year. These right here are like not really finished or whatever, but my homeboys and some of my chat niggas been like, yo, Jaleesa, why don't you like post none of your music in your videos? So here we go. You got two of my beats in the video. So now let's get to this PSX. So how did PSX start off? It started off with everybody pissed the fuck off. We were in line, right? And of course, I wasn't supposed to get in anyway because I didn't have an early bird badge. So shouts out to my homegirl, Red Infamy, who came. This was her first PSX, who had a media badge, and that's how I got in. I got in with her. But of course, everybody couldn't get in. Then we were waiting in line from like 2 o'clock to about 6. The security wanted to be, oh, I'm in charge, and split the line up into 3 lines instead of how it was. It was one big long ass line. So when they split the lines up, the guy who was really in charge came out and was like, yo, this is a fucking fire hazard. You gotta move people. So they had to basically move us back where we were. When they moved us back, the people that were behind us were in front of us. And of course, us sitting in line from 2 p.m. Pacific time, we was fucking pissed. So we was like, hell no, y'all gonna move us the fuck back where we was at. Like, nah, this shit ain't going down like that. So we was already pissed off before we even got in there. I was sitting a little closer because, of course, I got in with Red. But my other homies, shit, they got better seating because they was really pissed off. Went on Twitter, like they was just going ham on social media talking about the line situation. Alright, and once we get in, of course y'all see right here, we talking about God of War and everything. This really right here is really what started to piss people the fuck off. My mans was like beating around the bush, fucking release date, and we were like, yo, come on, man, give us something. Like, we know it's coming out in March. We know it. They kept, and my dog ate the release date, and only thing new that we learned about God of War was that the playtime was going to be over 20, I think it was like over 20 hours, something like that. It's not a short campaign. And we was like, that's it? Like, you ain't gonna tell us no release dates at all? And that's one of the reasons why I gave this show what I gave it, a 5 out of 10, because we got no release dates. Only thing we got were release windows. Got a release window for Dreams, and you know what? Even though Dreams is not my type of game, I got a feeling that people are going to do crazy things with Dreams. I'm hoping that we get a beta for that. I actually would want to try it to see what people do with it and what I could do with it maybe. But it's not really my type of game, but I don't mind giving it a chance, giving it a shot. They had to show Dreams. They hadn't showed Dreams in almost 2 years, so we had to see where it was at. Yoshida said that it was coming out next year, so that's going to be cool. And then we got a actual playthrough of Detroit. I think that was the best thing out of this whole entire keynote. That joint looked amazing, and I actually got to play that, so y'all will be getting some impressions for that game, Detroit Become Human from Quantic Dreams. That game is amazing. It looks fantastic. What the disappointing thing was nothing new, and the keynote was a little dry. This whole sitting on the couch bullshit just was not doing it for me. Another thing that I can say that I was a little disappointed in, like I said, no release dates. We got a release window for Quantic Dream, Detroit Become Human, and we got a window for Dreams, and that was it. Like no Spider-Man, no what else? No Spider-Man, no Days Gone, no none of that. Like nothing. Like that's what was disappointing to me. And they showed a bunch of trailers that we had already seen at the Game Awards. So that was another thing that pissed people off. So no release dates, trailers we already saw, dry commentary, and no release dates. Like straight 5 out of 10 for me. But I must say, I had a fantastic time seeing all of my friends, the people I had never met before. So all in all, that's really what PSX is all about. I got to play some dope games on the show floor, which I'll tell y'all about what I saw, and some dope panels, and I think that's about it, man. So anyway, it's 5 out of 10 for me. This is your girl, Crunk Girl 711. Y'all let me know in the comment section what y'all thought of PSX, and I'm out.